Morning, Abotai. This is a halacha that's not so specific to Pesach necessarily, but it's with regards to any Shabbat or any Yom Tov. It's increasingly more popular that people go to hotels for Shabbatot, and especially over Pesach. A lot of people go to hotels with regards to the halacha of lighting candles, Nerot Shabbat and Nerot Yom Tov, in a hotel. So now as follows. Maran Zechron V'Racha would always say, going to be Yitzchak and going to be David. They always quoted their father as having said, when a person goes to a hotel, the best place to light Nerot Shabbat is in your room, if possible. Now, if the hotel gives permission to light actual Shabbat candles in the hotel room, and you stay with it for a few minutes or whatever it is, you keep it attended or not, whatever, it's done in a safe way, that's the best. Because the greatest mitzvah is to light where you sleep. However, let's say, this is most hotels, they don't give you permission to light actual candles where you sleep. Next best thing you can do is you can use some sort of a Shabbat lamp or night light. You can make a bracha and turn that on as well for electricity as well. Now, what happens if you don't have one of those? There's a machloket between the Halacha Berura and the Yalkut Yosef. Are you allowed to make a bracha by turning on the bathroom light? Standing outside of the bathroom, making a bracha, and then flicking the switch and turning on the bathroom light. That's machloket. The Halacha Berura says you should not. It's considered nir sherechora. It has like a bad smell. The Yalkut Yosef says no, it's mutar, and he says his father actually did it. Maran Zechron Bracha actually did it a few times when he was staying in a hotel. He made a bracha on the bathroom light and then flicked on the switch after he made the bracha. That's with regards. So all that is great on Leil Shabbat, or like this year, that'll be great for Friday night. What are you going to do the next 2 nights of Yom Tov? How are you going to light candles on Motzei Shabbat and Sunday night? Yeah, if they don't let you light in the room and you can't turn on electricity on Yom Tov, so what are you going to do? Now, this is something else commonly that many programs have. Anytime there's a get-together in a hotel, you'll see this table, usually in the lobby. They wrap it in aluminum foil or whatever it is, or a glass table, and a lot of people light candles over there. That is a bracha levatala mamash. I'll explain why. Now, why is that? Chidushim today. Why? Especially for Sfaradim. First of all, for Sfaradim, you can only make a bracha on Nerot Shabbat when you're the first person lighting there. If there's other light, if there's other candles there to begin with, you can't make a bracha. That's called Tosefet Orah, additional light. Marana Shulchan Aruch writes that you cannot make a bracha on such a thing. That's number one. Number two, lighting Shabbat candles has to be done in one of 2 places. Either where you're sleeping or where you're eating. That's it. The lobby is neither here nor there. And it's not like the entire hotel belongs to you. Yeah, you're using the hotel, but that doesn't belong to you. The lobby is neither meant for sleeping nor for eating. And therefore, forget about Sfaradim. Ashkenazim are a different story altogether. I spoke to a few Puskei Ashkenaz also, and they said the same. It's not a Sfaradi Ashkenazi thing. Even for Ashkenazim, it's a bracha levatala, but we'll put that aside. But people do it. Since when is what people do an indicator with regards to halacha? People do it. Did they ever ask a shaila, or they just follow because other people do it? La halacha, you can't do that. You can't light over there. So now what can you do on the first night and second night of Yom Tov? What you can do is everybody's sitting at a table, right? They have either a suite or they're sitting in the dining room. You're sitting at a table to eat. You can light Shabbat candles right before Kiddush on the table where you're eating, and that will illuminate for you as you're eating. That's mutar. Even if you can't transfer a flame, la halacha, you're allowed to ask a goy to turn on a flame for you on Yom Tov, not on Shabbat, but on Yom Tov it's mutar, when there's no other flame available, and therefore you can ask a goy to light a match for you, and you can light right there on the table where you are eating. If for whatever, with a tea light or whatever it is, you can light that on the table. If that's not an option for whatever reason, then unfortunately, you can't light Nerot Shabbat or Nerot Yom Tov at all. You can't light in the room, and you can't light in the table if you don't have that option. So you might say, well, might as well light in the lobby. You can light in the lobby without a bracha, but certainly not to make a bracha, because that is a bracha levatala, ben Sfaradim, ben Ashkenazim. That is, so these are things that a person should, there are people who think, people who are very, very steeped in halacha, well, if I'm not going to be able to light Nerot Shabbat or Nerot Yom Tov according to halacha, so I'm just not going to go. There are people who think like that. There are people who don't think like that. People think, I'm going to go, and we'll figure it out, come what may. Halacha comes first. That's really the way it goes. But in any event, a person should be aware. I know hotels are a very, very, very big thing, but at the end of the day, you have to be able to navigate the mitzvot of HaKadosh Baruch Hu as well. Have a wonderful day.